Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Trade Talk, and do we have a great one today? Matt Duchene finally gets his move out of Colorado, and he goes to Ottawa. Kyle Turris goes to Nashville. This is a blockbuster deal. I had to cover it, and now it's time for me to break this down for you. So essentially, this is what happened. The Colorado Avalanche traded forward Matt Duchene to the Ottawa Senators for Andrew Hammond, Shane Bowers, conditional 2018 first, and a 2019 third. The conditions on that first are that it is top 10 protected, and if Ottawa finishes somehow in the top 10, then that pick will be in 2019 instead, and it will be unprotected. So they essentially sent Duchene to Ottawa. I'll repeat this. They sent Duchene to Ottawa for Shane Bowers, Andrew Hammond, a first and a third. And they also got Kyle Turris. And then they flipped Kyle Turris and sent Kyle Turris to Nashville for Samuel Girard, Vladislav Kamenev, and a 2018 second. Alright, did you get that? I'll say it one more time if you guys did not get that. The Avalanche sent Duchene to Ottawa, and then they got back Hammond, Bowers, Turris, and a first and a third. And then they sent Turris to Nashville for Samuel Girard, Vladislav Kamenev, and a 2018 second. Now, this is a huge deal. Ottawa is, instead of having Kyle Turris at center, they are going to have Matt Duchene. That is a big difference. I think Duchene is a bit overrated. I don't mind him, but I think he's a bit overrated. I do think they are downgrading a little bit without Kyle Turris, but it's not a huge deal, and this should show the roster that they are going for it this year and that they are going to be contenders. And then Kyle Turris going to Nashville. Kyle Turris is a huge upgrade for that second line center position in Nashville. He can go in and just tear it up. And this is also signaling to Nashville's roster, hey, we're going to go on another deep playoff run this year. We want that Stanley Cup. And then for Colorado, this kind of sucks. You know, you're 8-5, you're not doing too bad. And this basically says to your fans, fuck you, we're gonna go and rebuild anyways. So they send out Duchene. They don't get a clear center back right now. Like, they don't get a clear cut starting center right now as a roster replacement. They do get Girard, who's that defenseman they've been looking for. They get Kamenev, who is a forward. I'm not sure what position, but I know he is a forward. And then they get draft picks galore. They got first, a second, third. They got a lot of draft picks. Got back Andrew Hammond, who can play a decent backup. And and they got back Shane Bowers, who's another forward prospect. So Joe Sakic got his king's ransom for Matt Duchene. It took him a while, but he got it. Now, if I had to pick a winner of this trade, I have no idea. I mean, I might have to even go with Colorado, because I'm definitely not picking Ottawa, because I think Ottawa downgraded a bit from Turris to Duchene. Like, they got Duchene, but I think they downgraded. They also had to give up a bit too. They had to give up their first, Hammond, which Hammond isn't a big deal. I've never really heard too much about Bowers, so he might not be amazing. The first is big. They better make the playoffs now, or else that could be a lottery pick. But as long as it just doesn't fall in the top 10. And they had to give up a third, it's not too big of a deal. So unless that first becomes friggin' better than Duchene, the only way I see Ottawa not being a winner is that they downgraded from Turris. Nashville looks to be pretty good. They did have to give up Girard, Kamenev in a second, but they now have an amazing center core. and I think they will be able to go on a deep run. Colorado looked nice too. They got a bunch of draft picks and prospects, so if I had to pick a winner, I might have to say Colorado, just because I did not think they were going to get this much from Matt Duchene. They did get the King's ransom, so if I had to rank it, I'd say Colorado comes in first, Nashville in second, Ottawa in third. I do think Turris is a bit of an upgrade over Duchene, so that's kind of why I have Ottawa near the bottom. Now, I would like to thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.